Hey there, my lovely friends. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something we all struggle with: how to stay focused in a world full of distractions. From social media to constant notifications, it's easy to lose track of our goals. But don't worry. Together, we'll explore simple and effective ways to train your focus and make the most of your time. Let's dive in and get inspired. Every morning when I wake up, the first thing I see is my phone. It lights up with notifications from social media, emails, and messages. Before I even get out of bed, my attention is pulled in 10 different directions. This is the reality for so many of us. We live in a world filled with noise, distractions, and endless information. Staying focused has become a rare skill, but it's one we can learn and master if we try. Focus isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. To stay focused, we need to understand what breaks our concentration in the first place. Sometimes it's our phones, sometimes it's our environment, and sometimes it's our own thoughts. We get distracted by worries, random ideas, or even just boredom. Recognizing these triggers is the first step in learning how to deal with them. Let's start with digital distractions. Our phones and computers are filled with apps that are designed to keep us engaged. Social media, games, notifications, all of them fight for our attention. If you want to stay focused, you have to take control. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Use apps that block distractions when you need to work. Schedule specific times to check messages or scroll online. Another key to staying focused is creating the right environment. A noisy room, a cluttered desk, or a busy background can pull your attention away from what you're doing. Try to create a clean, quiet space where you can concentrate. Put your phone out of sight. Wear headphones if it helps. A focused environment supports a focused mind. Sometimes our lack of focus comes from within. We start something, but our mind wanders. We think about things we need to do later, past mistakes, or what we'll eat for dinner. It's natural, but we can train our brains to come back to the present. One way to do this is through mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying full attention to what you're doing, without judgment. It's a skill you build by practicing. For example, when you're reading, focus only on reading. If you notice your mind drifting, gently bring it back. If you're listening to this podcast, really listen. Don't scroll your phone or do other tasks at the same time. Just be here. Now. With me. This practice strengthens your attention and helps you stay focused longer. Another helpful trick is to break big tasks into smaller ones. When a task feels too large, it can be overwhelming. That makes us more likely to procrastinate or get distracted. But if you divide it into smaller steps, it becomes easier to start and easier to finish. Each small win builds motivation to keep going. Also, remember to take breaks. Your brain needs rest to stay sharp. Try working in short sessions, like 25 minutes of focus followed by a 5-minute break. This is known as the Pomodoro technique, and it's used by students and professionals around the world. It helps you stay fresh and avoid burnout. Getting enough sleep is also important. When you're tired, it's hard to concentrate. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. A well-rested brain is more alert, more focused, and more creative. Don't underestimate the power of rest. Exercise helps too. Moving your body increases blood flow to your brain. It improves your mood and energy levels, which makes it easier to focus. Even a short walk can make a big difference. Try to move a little every day. Another thing that affects our focus is our diet. What you eat fuels your body and your mind. Eating lots of sugar or junk food can make you feel tired and foggy. On the other hand, eating healthy foods like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains can help you stay alert and focused. Drinking water is important too. Even mild dehydration can make it harder to concentrate. So don't forget to stay hydrated throughout the day. Another way to improve focus is to set clear goals. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, it's easier to stay on track. Each day, write down your top 3 goals. These are the most important things you want to finish. Keep them in front of you while you work. When you feel distracted, look at your list and remind yourself what matters most. Sometimes we lose focus because we're doing too many things at once. Multitasking may seem efficient, but it actually makes us less productive. Our brains can't fully focus on more than one thing at a time. So instead of switching between tasks, try doing one thing at a time. Give it your full attention. Then move on to the next. You can also train your focus with small challenges. For example, set a timer and see how long you can stay focused on one task without looking away or getting distracted. Start with 5 minutes, then increase the time little by little. Like a muscle, your focus gets stronger the more you train it. It's also helpful to know your most productive times. Some people work better in the morning. Others are more focused in the afternoon or evening. Notice when you have the most energy and use that time to do your most important work. Save easier tasks for times when you feel tired or distracted. Another great tip is to use positive self-talk. If you tell yourself, "I can't focus," or "I'm so distracted," you're making it harder to concentrate. But if you say, "I can do this," or "just one step at a time," you're encouraging your brain to stay on track. Be kind to yourself. Your thoughts matter. Sometimes we need to remind ourselves why we want to stay focused. What are you working toward? Maybe it's learning English, getting a better job, or finishing school. Keep your goals in mind. Visualize your success. Imagine how good it will feel to complete your work and move closer to your dreams. You can even create a vision board with pictures and words that represent your goals. Put it somewhere you can see every day. It's a powerful way to stay motivated and focused on what really matters. Another thing that helps is accountability. Tell someone about your goals and check in with them regularly. You can also join a study group, a focus session, or an online challenge. When you know someone else is watching or waiting, it's easier to stay committed. Last but not least, celebrate your progress. Even small steps deserve recognition. When you finish a task, take a moment to appreciate it. Smile. Say, "Well done." Treat yourself to something small, a cup of tea, a short walk, or a break. Rewarding your progress keeps you motivated to keep going. Sleep is another key part of focus. If you don't get enough rest, your brain can't function at its best. You may feel slow, forgetful, or overwhelmed. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Try to keep a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Going to bed and waking up at the same time helps your body stay in rhythm. Before bed, avoid screens like your phone or computer. The blue light can confuse your brain and make it harder to fall asleep. Instead, try reading, listening to calming music, or doing some light stretching. A good night's rest can make a big difference in how focused you feel the next day. Your environment also plays a big role. Try to create a workspace that is clean and organized. Too much clutter can distract your brain. Keep only what you need on your desk. Add a plant or a candle if it helps you feel calm. If your space is noisy, use noise-canceling headphones or soft background music to block out the sounds. You can also change your environment when you lose focus. Sometimes just moving to a different room or working at a cafe or library can refresh your mind. A new location can help you feel more motivated and alert. Breaks are also important. Working for hours without rest can lead to burnout. Your brain needs time to relax and recharge. Try the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. During your break, step away from your screen. Go for a walk, stretch, breathe deeply, or drink water. These small pauses help you return to your work with fresh energy and clearer focus. Don't forget the power of mindfulness. Being mindful means paying full attention to what you're doing in the present moment. You can practice mindfulness through breathing exercises, meditation, or simply focusing on one thing at a time. If you find your mind wandering, gently bring it back. Say to yourself, "I'm focusing now." Over time, mindfulness can help you feel calmer, more aware, and more in control of your attention. Also, avoid comparing your focus to others. Everyone has a different rhythm and energy. What works for someone else might not work for you. Focus on your own journey. Be patient. Progress takes time. If you mess up or lose focus, don't be hard on yourself. It happens to everyone. Just take a deep breath and start again. The more you practice, the easier it gets. You're training your mind to become stronger, clearer, and more focused. Focus is not about being perfect. It's about trying, learning, and improving little by little. You can do it. Keep going, and you will see results. One powerful tool to improve focus is journaling. Take a few minutes at the beginning or end of your day to write down your thoughts, goals, or reflections. This helps clear your mind and gives you direction. When you feel scattered, look at your notes to remind yourself of what matters most. Journaling can bring clarity, and with clarity comes focus. Another helpful strategy is planning your day the night before. Before you go to sleep, write down your top 3 tasks for the next day. This reduces morning stress and helps you start the day with purpose. When you wake up, you'll know exactly where to begin. A clear plan leads to better focus. It also helps to track your progress. At the end of each week, review what you accomplished. Celebrate your wins, even the small ones. This builds confidence and motivates you to keep improving. You can also notice what didn't work and adjust your strategy. Avoid multitasking. It may feel like you're doing more, but it actually reduces your productivity. Focus on one task at a time. Give it your full attention. When you finish, move to the next. Your brain works best when it's not switching between tasks constantly. Social media can be a major distraction. Try using apps or browser extensions to limit your time on these platforms, or schedule specific times in the day to check them. Outside of those times, stay off. Protect your attention like it's your most valuable resource, because it is. Sometimes, distractions come from within, like stress, anxiety, or worry. If that's the case, take care of your mental health. Talk to someone, practice deep breathing, or take a short walk to reset your thoughts. A calm mind is a focused mind. Physical activity also boosts concentration. You don't need to run a marathon. A 20-minute walk, a quick workout, or even dancing to your favorite song can improve your brain function. Move your body, and your mind will follow. Your diet matters too. Foods rich in omega-3, antioxidants, and healthy fats support brain health. Drink water throughout the day. Dehydration can lead to fatigue and loss of focus. Treat your body well, and it will support your mind. Remember, you are not alone in this challenge. Everyone struggles to stay focused. It's a modern problem, but with the right tools and mindset, it's possible to regain control. Focus is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and strengthened. Believe in your ability to improve. Every time you choose focus over distraction, you're getting better. You're rewiring your brain for clarity, discipline, and success. Stay consistent, be kind to yourself, and never stop trying. Your best days are ahead, and with focus, you will reach them. Thank you for joining me in this episode. If you found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to English 101, like this video, and share it with friends. Let's build better habits together, one day at a time. See you in the next episode.